Go.
Hi there everyone. If you've just received a new Chambord Accuknitter, you'll notice that it came packed in the box and the crank wheel was not on the machine for ease of packing. So it needs to be installed. So it's simple as just sliding it onto the shaft and engaging the crank wheel with the crank gear. Now you want to, before you put the screw in, you want to just turn it a bit and make sure there's no interference with the counterweight here and the yarn carrier or the mount for the ribber. So just run it back and forth like that and make sure that everything is clear of everything else. So once you've got it in the right position, you can put the screw in to secure it. Now if you've ordered a counter with your machine, or you decided to order one at a later date, the counter will come packed separately. It'll look like this, and it's got a screw in it with two washers. They're fat washers. There'll be one on the inside and one on the outside here. So that just goes into the machine like this. You screw it up just so that it's kind of snug. And then you can twist it to any angle you want for easy viewing. Now the counter has got a slot in it so that it can slide in and out to engage with this gear. So what you want to do is just support it with your hand and your two fingers like that, and then just squeeze it in ever so lightly so that the two gears are engaged. And then give it a little tight. Now if you grab the bottom gear, it should have a little bit of play back and forth like that. So turn it, and you should see with each turn it moves 1 point. So what you want to do is crank it around about 1/3 of a turn, and then jiggle it again. Crank it around another 1/3, jiggle again, and then crank all the way around. And it should have a little bit of loose at every position you stop at. If you find somewhere that the handle gets tight and the counter wants to rotate like that, it's because this gear is too tight on there. So you just need to slack it off a little bit. But normally just finger tight and kind of on it under its own weight, it'll sit in the right place, and you tighten it down good. Then you'll want to put a little drop of machine oil just on this gear here, and it'll lubricate everything. So to adjust the counter, it's just the pointer is a friction fit here, and the 100 mark is the 0 mark. And all you do is just twist the pointer and set it at 100, which is 0, and then you're ready to go. When you're doing heels back and forth, the counter will move back and forth as the crank wheel goes back and forth. So that's about it. It's easy to install, and happy cranking.